To start us off on the list is the Ennis Roxanne. It is possibly the best well-balanced drift car I've ever seen as far as the Impulse99 servers that I play on. It is the Nissan S15 Silvia in real life. The amount of customizations you can do to this is insane. Like, you could any little thing that you can do to a car on here, you can. So this is on the top of my list. This list is in no particular order, but this is definitely on the top of my list here. The next car we got is the Ennis Euros ZR300. Now this is of course, the Nissan 300ZX. I do know that they added a version of this into vanilla GTA on the consoles, but as far as this particular one on this server, it is amazing. It is possibly one of the best toge cars that I have as far as racing around with people. The handling is amazing, the customization is amazing. It has the Bayshore liveries like the Midnight Club. It's definitely one of my favorites. Next up, we got the Elegy Retro Rh6. Now the Rh5 is the R32, the Rh6 is the R33 as far as on the Impulse servers. This is probably one of my favorite cars to drive because the balancing on it, as far as racing on the highways or racing through the city or just racing on the hills, any type of hill climb, this is just amazing. It's practically like the real Godzilla on here. There's no other car that I've driven on here and all the cars that I've tested that handles exactly like this one, so for that reason it goes on the list. In the number 4 spot, we have the Dinka Flash. Now this is my favorite car to do loop racing in, for car meets, for like a classic Japanese type of meet, anything in that particular ballpark right there. This is possibly one of my favorite cars to do it. The sounds are amazing, the handling is amazing, it's incredibly balanced. So whenever I'm going through the loop racing or just cruising through the city as a daily, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. Now for this car, it is another loop racer, the Dinka Kjo. Now I put this on the list mainly because this version of it is so much better than the vanilla GTA version. The balancing is way better, the handling is way better. It's not like you can really fine tune it on here as far as suspension. I feel like on consoles you can't really do that at all. You're only set to what, like 1 through 4 or 1 through 5, and like the more suspension you get is more cambered out it is, and it kind of ruins it like that. But this version of it is like peak performance as far as this car.